Hey guys, so now working on number 12 from problem sheet 1. Now this one is going to incorporate a little bit of this dimensioning to move things into the right place. So hopefully this goes well, you guys don't get too confused, but I'm going to be taking it nice and slow so you guys can keep up easily. So as per usual though, so we're going to be opening this up full so you guys can see easier. We're going to go new part, metric, standard millimeters, and create. And then going to start 2D sketch, XZ plane, rotating that around. Now just double checking, so you can see here we are going to try to trace this outline on top there, okay? So we're going to start off with a 30mm line on the bottom and then coming up to, so if we have a look here, we've only got 10mm up top, so we know that's going to be 40mm there, so it's going to be 30 across, 40 up, and then we're going to do some special stuff up the top that hopefully you guys can keep up with. So, like I said, so start line across, so after we select a yellow square, going across 30, and then going up 40. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go straight across here and then down. So I've made this bottom rectangle section, so you can see here I've made this bottom rectangle section. Now I'm going to make this bit tougher section up top. So what I'm going to do is using the line tool still, so we're going to go across, and then the beauty of this is it's going to snap to there. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward, right? And I've still got this one there. I can press enter again to deselect it, or I can right click and go OK. So you can see that. So now what I can actually do is I know the distance that I need this line from that edge there, and I know that's going to be 10. So if I minimize that and I go dimension, click on that, and you can see there it's gone to 9.24 blah blah blah, because I didn't measure it, did I? I didn't know where I was. I just made a line across, but I made sure it was the right width. So now if I make that 10 and press enter, it moves it for me, and it's going to stay snapped to that line though, which is really good. The last thing I can do is, so if I have a look here, I need to make these angles in. So I can't just make them anywhere. I know they're going to be 10mm in from the edge. So if I go line from that edge to there, from that edge to there, right click and go. And now it's really obvious. I've tried to make it really obvious so you guys can learn that angle there and that angle there are completely different, aren't they? So if I go dimension, I go from there to there, and it's only 4.9. So I don't want that to be 10, don't I? So I can make that 10, and I can do the same thing here. I can go from this edge to this edge, and I want that to be 10. And you can see now those are even. So now last thing I can do, using the trim tool, I can actually trim that line in the middle, and you can see there that is all the same. So I've got 10mm in, same distance up, and I'm just going to double check as well. I can always chuck some more dimensions here to just double check everything, so make sure that's 10. Okay, and all of these are fine as well. So, and I think they are all definitely connected. So now I can go to 3D model, extrude. I'm going to quickly double check how far I need to extrude that. So I'm going to be extruding that 20mm. So 20, and press enter. And sorry, I keep looking down at the keyboard because I'm sitting at quite an awkward angle to get a good position for the webcam. Sorry. So there, as you can see, so that's all done. So that's finished off, and you can see I've gone through and double checked all the way through because we are getting into the complex section of this these tasks. So I like to go back and make sure you guys are doing the same thing and kind of following through and making sure these are all the same. So minimizing that, and we're going to save this. So we're saving it as part number 12. Okay, and save. So now that's all done, that's all saved. So now we can start moving on to part number 13. And just like I said, take it easy. When you're watching videos and learning from videos, try to do 2 steps, pause the video, do those steps, and then it's going to be a lot easier to learn from than trying to watch the whole video.